Has Jay-Z been manipulating Beyonce all this time in secret? Recently, Jay-Z was exposed for using stimulants to control Beyonce, and the internet nearly went insane. And while all of this is already absurd, it appears that things have now taken an even more absurd turn after Beyonce's father, Matthew, revealed the real reason for Jay-Z's control. And you won't believe how crazy things are about to get, people! But of course, before I spill anything, make sure first that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more updates and videos like this. Now, let's dive in! Although Beyonce may rule the Beehive, it appears that she may not also rule the castle, as there are rumors that she has been in Jay-Z's grip the entire time. Others have always commented on how strange their relationship is because, well, a lot of things about their marriage just don't seem to add up. But it wasn't until Jay-Z was outed by not one, but two persons that we realized just how bizarre that was. But what's fascinating about this case is how similar the two persons who revealed Jay-Z were in their criticisms of him. One of the people to reveal him was Beyonce's former bodyguard, who asserted that they were only engaged in a contractual relationship and were not in love. Even if we attempted to deny it, a lot of couples in Hollywood got married for money, power, and prestige. So this doesn't have a lot of shock value. His assertion that Jay-Z and Beyonce are married in business should not have come as much of a surprise. However, what we said after that truly set social media ablaze, because it wasn't what we were expecting to hear about Hollywood's favorite duo. See, hardly nobody knows, but I say man, yeah, Beyonce is on drugs. She's been on them for a long time, and you keep her that way. When he said you, he was referring to Jay-Z, claiming that Jay-Z is keeping Beyonce on harmful substances because that makes it easier for him to manipulate her and keep her under his control. Even though it may sound bizarre, it isn't all that startling because throughout the years, some have questioned whether Beyonce has been using substances behind people's backs because she occasionally seems disoriented when she's out in public with Jay-Z. Jaguar, however, immediately stepped out to essentially state the same thing while we were attempting to process these astounding revelations. And because Jaguar never covers his lips when spilling the tea, she never takes the initiative to hold things back. And she exposed Jay-Z as a monster who was fixated on stifling Beyonce. She exposed how serious the situation is, comparing it to Britney Spears' conservatorship. I tell you this right now, y'all talking about Free Britney, y'all need to be doing a campaign that say Free Beyonce. She is a prisoner in a guilty cage. Yes, she is, and she's watched 24 hours a day. She's not allowed to make a choice for herself, not at all, not in any way. People think she has an amazing life. She is told what to say, she is told what to eat, she is told what to drink, she is told what to wear. She is not her husband's wife, she is his employee. It's a business arrangement. If this is true, it's just crazy to get a peek into what goes on behind the scenes in lives of our favorite celebs. But another thing about Jaguar is that she always goes all the way in and never stops halfway. So, she revealed more than Beyonce's situation, and this time she had things to say about B's dad, Matthew Knowles. It's a business arrangement. He married her and he got to have control of the Houston rap scene. Behind the scenes, Matthew Knowles handed it over to him, and then he pissed Daddy over, moved him out of the way and took it whole for itself, she said. Jaguar is implying that Jay-Z took over from Matthew as the person in charge of Beyonce's life after he essentially turned her over to him. If we now consider the fact that Beyonce fired Matthew as her manager in 2010, just 2 years after she wed Jay-Z, isn't that quite a strange coincidence? According to insiders, Matthew thinks that Jay-Z has done everything for Beyonce to help her develop and become the megastar she is today. He thinks Jay-Z is well-intentioned and knows more about the business than the majority of people alive today. He has also been helping Beyonce in whatever way he can. It's pretty common for artists to burn out quickly, especially when they're perfectionists like Beyonce, and he credits Jay-Z with helping to keep her on the grid. He believes that it was all worth it since Beyonce is now the record holder for the most Grammys won ever. He gave her a shout out on Twitter saying, "Beyonce, I'm so incredibly proud of you. Ever since you were a young child, you wanted to make a worldwide impact in music. You had a dream and a work ethic to make it happen, and you did, and you continue to do so. Congratulations on your historic, record-breaking night. Love you." Someone commented, She was perfect for him because her dad controlled and trained her, so all Jay had to do was run him off and take his place. She's never not been managed. She'd be lost alone. Another person said this makes sense why a lot of older guys wanted to sign a new young girl, so they can control her. And this other person commented, Batman had her at a young naive age and molded her like it's Stockholm Syndrome, except he didn't kidnap her. Her dad sold her off. I'm shaking my head. I've been screaming free Beyonce, and now that all of these allegations are coming out, I low-key feel like prayers have been answered. However, fans haven't always taken Beyonce and Jay-Z's relationship lightly. Beyonce and Jay-Z are among the top favorite couples in Hollywood. They've proven that Hollywood romances can stand the test of time by refusing to conform to the celebrity status quo of having all the details of their marriage on display. It's hard to believe that at one point, Beyonce and Jay-Z dating caused havoc amongst fans and onlookers. Many found the two to be an odd pair. She was a pop star and he was viewed as a rough rapper. Another issue that often comes up was their age difference, as there's a 12-year gap between them. It was speculated that they began dating before Beyonce turned 18. Beyonce and Jay-Z met when the singer was 18. She had a brief cameo in his 2001 music video for Izzo, HOVA, along with her Destiny's Child group members. In a 2008 interview with 17 magazine, she revealed that they began dating when she was 19 years old. Jay-Z later confirmed that they were just beginning to try to date each other, around the time that they both appeared on a 2001 music issue of Vanity Fair. They welcomed their daughter, Blue Ivy Carter, in 2012. They hit a rough patch that included infidelity that they both spoke about on their respective albums, Beyonce with Lemonade and Jay-Z with 444. They completed 2 largely successful joint tours and overcome their marital hardships when they welcomed their twins, Sir and Rumi Carter, and renewed their vows in a beautiful ceremony for their 10-year wedding anniversary. And how did Matthew Knowles feel about Beyonce dating Jay-Z? In his interview with Vlad TV 2 years ago, when pressed about his initial thoughts on Beyonce and Jay-Z's relationship and specifically how he felt about his daughter dating a gangster rapper, Knowles said that he never took issue with it. I never got involved with their personal relationships, he admitted. I can only say as a father that I hope I instilled with them the values that they'd want to look for in a man. Knowles said that Beyonce's tribute song to him, Daddy, where she speaks on her love and admiration for her father while wishing to find a partner just like him, coupled with her lasting relationship with Jay-Z, is proof that he succeeded in his fatherly role. He also sarcastically shot back at the gangster rapper claim, asking Vlad, "How do you know I'm not a gangster? I've been in the music industry for over 30 years." The Carters continue to be powerhouses, both individually and collectively. But is Beyonce ever going to decide to finally take control of her life? Or is she perfectly fine with the ways things are and her picture-perfect life? I guess only time will tell. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this.